Hello everyone, and welcome to episode 4 of my single player Let's Play. So I put a floor in. I did not put a roof in yet. I haven't got there yet. On the bright side, my inventory's full. I need to upgrade my chests because they're all full. But I did help the mine colonists for a little while off camera, and they have some stuff done. Figured I'd do a lot of that off camera. Probably will continue to do a lot of that off camera because it's pretty much the same thing. Builders get a project and then they ask for a bunch of stuff, and you give them the stuff and then they build things. So they finished the town hall, so that's exciting, and you can see overall happiness. You can upgrade the building, repair the building, recall the citizens. You can view all the work orders in place right now. So it's currently working on a delivery man. They finished the farmer, and like that's the only thing I have like populated. Cause like they finished the lumberjack too, but I don't have a person. I don't have a lumberjack person because I don't have any more people. So I built a citizen house, so the lumberjack is finished. There's no workers to hire because I got 3 of 3, and I got 4 of 4. I think I got 1 farmer and 3 builders, and then they just finished this house, which I guess is a citizen house. So I'm hoping that like now I can have more citizens. I don't know if that's true or not, but we're gonna find out. So I'm interested to see. I don't know what like the villagers need to like spawn in, but we'll come back. We'll look at that later. Today I really wanted to get into extra utilities, and apparently I have caps lock on. Namely, I wanted to get a resonator up and running. That's not hard, but we're gonna need GP, which GP is extra utilities power system. GP stands for grid points, I think. Don't quote me on that. It might stand for something else, but I believe it's grid points. We're just gonna call it GP. To start that, we need... looking for it. I cannot find what I'm looking for. I think it's called a solar panel. Wow. Wrong soul. No. Project Reds. Extra utilities. Yeah. So you need polished stone and some lapis, and that gets you 3. I happen to know we're going to need at least 9. And this is basically the start. See, I got lots of stone bricks in here. I didn't move the cobblestone. Or the stone. I had struggled really hard to get these chests here because maybe I'll just make another iron chest. I didn't put a crafting table here either. I still haven't fully moved. Just moved the chests and the bed. So I need to move, like, other things. I don't know why I did that without a chest. So, there. More place to put my shit. I will sort all my inventories later. I just, I'm waiting till I get, like, situated in this building before I do that. Get some stuff up and running. Just need some... So I struggled with getting the chests here because, with the chest movers, you can't jump like a full block height. So like if I place this block here, you can't jump on top of this while holding a chest. So you have to place it, wait for you to recover, then jump, then pick it up, and then you can move along this path. So you can't like jump upstairs or like you can take stairs because you don't have to jump technically. You also can't break like any blocks while holding it. It gives you like mining with fatigue 4. So like you just can't break anything. Well, they were down here. So like I had to put stairs here so that I could take the stairs up. And then once I got over here, there's another little hill. And I didn't have stairs, so I had to place them all, get up here, pick them all back up, then walk into the house. It was more of a hassle than I really expected it to be. It really was supposed to be much simpler than that. I miss the dolly. It was much easier. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna put all this away. I made a mining backpack. I think it's empty. Yeah. Just helps keep my inventory clean while I'm mining because it piles up quick. Alright, got doors. So, what we need is some smooth stone. Actually, no we don't. I'm pretty sure... I know I'm just running around at this point. Pretty sure it's just bricks. Again, yeah, it gets you polished stone. We're actually going to need a good handful of this, so I'm going to get 2 stacks of it. Then we need some lapis, which I have some of, and one of these. You know what I didn't think? I don't think I have ender pearls. Ooh, but I do have this stuff. That stuff. Which I believe the only use is you can make ender pearls out of it. Yeah. Because, like, so you get these as a chance from mining redstone, but you can also make them with a glass cutter. And an ender pearl. You can get 8, basically. Pretty sure it's this. And this gets you 8 ender shards. And then ender shards, I want to say with like 4 redstone apiece. I don't know if it's shaped or not. The answer is no, it's not. We're just going to run a couple of these. They're used for a lot of things in extra utilities. Lava mills, water mills, basically all the generators. And wings. Wings are obviously what we're going to try and get, but we have to get a cursed lasso with a bat. So I need drop of evil, which comes from wither skeletons. So we're not like ready for that yet. So yeah. Excuse me. So yeah, this one. We're gonna want miners. So basically, if I hold any extra utilities thing in your hand, like a generator, you'll see I have 0 of 0 grid power. We're just going to, I'm gonna come down here somewhere where like it's not gonna bother me. So all grid power is wireless, so like it doesn't matter where I place these. So now I have 0, I'm using 0 of 1. So I have 1 grid power, 2 grid power, 3 grid power, etc., etc. People get confused. I think this is relatively easy to understand, but I'm going to try to explain it because it confuses some people. So now I have 9 grid power. If I make a resonator, I'll show you why I'm like going towards this right now in a second, but basically if I get a resonator, which needs a block of coal, good thing I have some coal. And then make a resonator. Oh, didn't grab enough iron. Okay, it was just here. There it is. So 1 resonator. Okay. It's getting dark out, so like as the sun sets, we'll wait till it's like fully night. But like right now I'm using 0 of 9. But once the power, or once the sun goes down, I'll have 0, 0, because obviously solar panels don't work at night. See, 0, 0. So, I'm just going to sleep through the night real quick. See, they're so needy. Look at all that. They're just yelling. So now, like, if I take a piece of coal and put it in the resonator, you'll see it needs 16. So it's going to try. It's going to get to 9, or almost 9, and it's going to stop because I only have 9. So basically, you're limited by the amount you have. So I have 9. So this... Okay. This action requires 16. So until I get 16, I can't do that. Luckily, Stone Burnt only requires 8. And that'll allow us to make better generators to make more GP. Easier than solar panels. What I want to make is water mills. I think they're the best in terms of like expansion. So you need one of these, and 2 of those, and 6 stone burns. So see, I said we needed a lot of them. So a lot of stone burns. So just make sure that's full. You can put speed upgrades in here, but it makes it cost more GPs. So right now, that's not a thing we're going to be doing. Let me map this out. I need to repair this too. So I just wanted to make a small thing here. Get a piece of flint so that I can repair this. I really should change this to like bronze or something, just so that I can not have to worry about repairing it all the time. So it was a good thing I got attacked by all those endermites while I was mining. Well, it's not good that I got attacked by the endermites, but the fact that I mined the ore that spawns the endermites was a good thing, because I didn't have any ender pearls, so... I have an axe head in here, can you do that? If I had an axe head, I'd just melt that down real quick, but I don't, so I won't. So basically, this outer ring's gonna be the generators. So I need what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So 8. Sorry. So another one of these. The glass cutter, as its name suggests, can cut glass. So it's basically like a good way to silk touch some glass early game without having silk touch. So just in case anyone misplaces glass and need to pick it up, can be very helpful. What was I looking for? Ah, redstone. I swear sometimes I have the memory of a bat. Literally none. Okay. So then... Oops, wrong one. It's ritual stone from blood magic. Okay. So... That's not hard. Let's just get a whole bunch of these. Let's see. 4, that's 7. What did I say I needed? Not 13, right? I mean, I can make 13 and, like, expand this, but 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12. So almost 13. Need 12. And that's 15. So there we go. Watermelons. 12 of those. Awesome. Got some stone burnt. Powered stone. 4. Alright, so that's enough to really kind of like show you how this works. So the watermills work like this. They basically work like a real life watermill, in the fact that, like, if you put water here, it's not going to power anything, so I still have 9, right? Because this water, well, it looks like it's flowing past, is technically still, so it's not actually spinning the turbine. But if I put it here, now I'm generating 13, which is 4. Yeah, power generating 4. It even says that. I don't know why I did the math. So because this would be the strongest current being right after the source. So then, as you can imagine, that's generating 3. Oops. Still generating 3. Because water flows up to 8 blocks, right? So that's generating 2, and so on and so forth until you get to none. But it's side-based, so remember when I put the water block here, I was generating 4. Now I'm generating 8 because it's on both sides. So now, if we come here, let's start placing these. Basically, the plan is, I feel like I messed this up. That's 6. Basically, I want every one of these to be generating 8. Well, they'll all be generating 16 when I'm done. So what might be a good idea is to make an inlet source this way. So that's generating 12. Yeah, so then if I had one here, that's 16. See? So that one's 12. And that's because, like, I will have... Let me use wood for time being. So these are all going to be generators, right? 16, 16. This one's going to need one here. Obviously, I don't have this designed down to a science. See, and that's what you have to be careful of, because you do not want an infinite source. Four. Yep, that makes sense. Pretty sure that's right. So 16, 16, 12, but it's missing that one, right? That one's doing 12. Go before a creeper blows up my stuff. That one's doing 15. Oh yeah, that's because I went there. 16, yeah. Okay. Let's head back. So the good news is I'm actually generating enough now that at night I am actually still making stone brick because I have 64 power now. I feel like I didn't make enough of these. Oh, that's because I only made 12. I needed to make 24. I actually need to make 12 more of these. So no more redstone. I think I collected a decent amount while I was down there. Okay, I can't express how much wood I've chopped down between episodes for those houses, and I still have no wood. That I find crazy. Darn. So close. So let's go set the rest of these up. Hi. Dusk. So 16, 16, 12. Let's go see this one. If water wasn't infinite, I would probably be more careful about like where I'm placing these, but since water's infinite, it doesn't matter. Just place water. Lots of water. What the heck? Rude. 16, 16, 16, 16, 16. Just want to make sure they're all 16. And I just need one more. Alright, 16. So now we have 201 grid power during the day. 200 and... what is that? 96-ish? Or I'm sorry, 196-ish at night, because the solar panels won't be working. So, what can we do with grid power? That's a great question. I will show you. But I'm going to get set up and come back. So, see you in a second. Alright everyone, we're back. So, I know we're really close to the wrapping up point, so I just want to show you my kind of plan. Part 1 of my plan, and then we can work on it more next episode. So, if I have a tree farm, per se, that's Sterling generator. So, you can make red coal out of coal and charcoal. So like, if I get a piece of coal in a Sterling generator, a piece of coal generates 20 RF a tick for a total of 16,000 RF. Okay, red coal with a 251 efficiency. Do I put this back in to get efficiency? No. I guess if you just have more more GP, then like it just has a higher efficiency. So right now with my current GP amount, I have 251% efficiency. So this generates 20 RF a tick still, but I get 56,200 RF instead of the 16. So 251% efficiency. So now I get way more RF. So then, that powers a furnace that can smelt wood. Which can be deposited into this. So that ticks. It's going to push the charcoal up to here. This is going to turn it into red coal, which then I can filter back into furnaces, or the generators, creating RF from a tree farm. So I need to set up a tree farm. I haven't decided what route I'm going to go. Oh man, it didn't reach the top of that. That's annoying. What route I want to go with a tree farm. And I don't plan on powering my base like this for too very long, because this is kind of a cheaty, boring-ish way to do it. And I'm not really into that. I like doing lots of different ways of power. So really what I want is red coal makes a really good fuel for the flowers from Botania, and I want to do that. So it's just easier to get it all set up now. So yeah, I wanted to show you guys my strategy. I know I spent most of the day explaining GP, but we will come back next time and start looking into, well, I will look between episodes. I'm going to collect resources because I am a little low on some of them, and then I will decide how and what type of tree farm, because there's a couple ways. So like there's a farmer, if I can spell. So there's the farmer from Actually Additions, there's the farm from Ender.io, and forestry, which isn't a bad one, but that means I have to find apatite, so I'd have to look for apatite, because I don't think I've come across any. There's also the woodcutter from Mine Colony over here, so I can look into getting that guy working, because if that guy gets working, then I should be able to get wood from him, technically. And I kind of already have him set up. Maybe I'll look into seeing what I need to get a villager over here. I have a farmer, and I guess he's doing his job. He's really not the smartest. I don't know where all of his hay or all of his wheat is going technically. Like, I'm assuming you're actually like doing your job, but I actually don't know. Like, you have a bunch of seeds. Do you only farm that one plot? That doesn't make any sense. I don't know. So, I'll look into something. We'll come back next time. See you guys next time.